Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to Throttle Grotto. This week, we are going to go to Techtonics Tuning, and we're going to get exhaust for the Rabbit. Stay tuned. Hello, everybody. We are on our way to Techtonics, the legendary aftermarket exhaust manufacturer for Volkswagen, and they are in Sheridan, Oregon, which was about a 4.5 hour drive from where I'm at, up near Seattle. And I did part of the drive yesterday, and then I'm finishing up this morning. And so we're going to get there. We're going to check out their facility. We're going to watch them and how they manufacture some of the exhaust for the Rabbit. And then we're going to get exhaust and drive back to Tacoma. And then today we're getting the exhaust for the Rabbit. So this should be a really neat episode to learn more about Techtonics and what they do, and check out their facility. So I wanted to do something a little bit different other than just like ordering an exhaust online and like having it show up and pulling it out of a box and be like, ta-da, there's an exhaust. So I decided to talk to the guys at Techtonics and see if I could come down and visit their facility, because these guys have been doing exhausts for Volkswagen chassis cars since the 80s. So they've been in business a long time. They really know their stuff, and their products are always, I've had several of their exhaust systems. Every single one goes on like perfect. So let's get over to Techtonics and check out their facility. All right, everybody, I am here at Techtonics Tuning in Sheridan, Oregon, and man, they have a very picturesque area here where their facility is headquartered. Super, man, like with the fall colors and everything. Like, check out how pretty this is. But you guys didn't come here to see nature, you came here to see car parts. So let's go inside and check out some of their car parts. So right now he's flaring out the ends of the exhaust so that they slip fit perfectly every time. That's one of the great things about getting a Techtonics system, is that they all go together perfectly. When you go to do the install on your car at home, it's already, all this stuff's already been figured out for you. There's no second guessing, there's no cutting, everything slips together, clamps and bolts up like better than factory.
Better than that. Alright, there's the first part. Next, I'm going to turn something that we already had into. No point in bending an extra part.
Sure.
Turn the ditch off of this bed. I was born with mine.
Right. That thing.
Now we got a fixture for this bad boy. Put that in there. Dustin's well cooked on it. Guys here, turn that into that.
Nice. You guys already have the jigs already set up.
Yep.
The clamps
Yep.
and everything.
Yeah, everything's already. We got a system going on here.
How long have you guys been doing exhaust for?
Oh gosh, they've been building them for about 35 plus years.
I mean, say since probably like
yeah, I want to say
mid-80s, I think.
Colin. Yeah, they pretty much like I would say. As soon as like the Rabbit GTIs came out, basically, that was kind of what our bread and butter was back in the day, was getting the European GTI manifolds and downpipes and all that stuff from Europe, or after stuff that was taken off and brought over here, and then Colin kind of developed his own kits off of that, and still selling Rabbit parts.
Yeah.
That's what got it going, and that's what's still still keeping it together. So it's actually people always call and they're like, oh, do you guys ever sell any Mark 1 stuff anymore? I'm like, yeah, we sell Mark 1 stuff every single day.
Yeah.
So it's still. Yeah, we basically everything just kind of comes in, start to finish. So it comes in on a truck with some raw tubing. We cut it down. Put it in the bender. Basically, it'll go from the bender to the basket. We'll cut. We have fixtures or samples that we'll cut with, and then basically all of those shells over there are all fixtures. So everything that gets assembled is put together in the fixtures. But yeah, pretty much everything's all hands-on, even like all the, just a basic clamp. It doesn't seem like much, but it's like, they just show up in bundles of, 1,000 or whatever, and sometimes I'll have to sit for an hour and a half or 2 hours and just put clamps together, because that's what it needs to do. That's what you got to do.
Right.
So yeah, even just every little thing's got its own. Okay, so I'm gonna give this a little finer. I got this. My disc up here is a little more worn in, so it's more of a fine, finish. Yeah, we get a little bit of everything out here. We get snakes, caterpillars, all kinds of stuff. Basically, takes basically all the burrs off the inside, so that way there's no lip, nothing. Because when you cut it with the saw, it makes a lip on the inside of the pipe. So I'll try to increase flow. You don't want that little lip walking into there. Doing this on the ground or on a rack?
Just like that on the ground.
Okay. Well, then we'll leave it like that. there's a kind of a fine line there as far as, I've got to keep in mind, because I'm doing it right here on this level, or I got to lift so I can, I've got two hands. Sometimes if you can fit it too good to where it's, if somebody's on the ground, those joints are like perfectly fit and snug, but when you're laying on your back trying to get an angled piece of pipe into the thing, it just doesn't really work out.
We'll start step here.
Amazing how much this stuff will stretch. Cone it or reverse cone it, basically. If it's kind of like, if the pipe's not round or kind of oval, like that little chunk right in there, you just want to hit it. It'll just like open it, bring it back out, or kind of the opposite. If it's got a bell on the end or lipped out, you can just give it the old school technique.
Tools of the trade.
Yeah. Okay, so okay, so we'll get that. Make sure my liver and kidneys and everything are always working properly.
There you have it. We have the exhaust now for the 75 Rabbit. The only thing left to do is finish boxing it up and put it all together on the car, and then we'll have a complete exhaust system finally for this car. Alright, so that is going to wrap it up from picking up the exhaust here at Techtonics. Everybody here has been super friendly and helpful, and now we finally have exhaust for the Rabbit. So I'm going to load everything back up. I'm going to head back up home. back home, and we're gonna get this exhaust installed this week. You know, if you guys are thinking about picking up some stuff for your Rabbit, for your pickup, or even a later car, give Techtonics a shout, because these guys have been doing this 30 plus years, and they really are the best in the business when it comes to Volkswagen Audi exhaust. So thanks to these guys for letting me come in here and check out the facility while they build my exhaust. And now I've got a really great 2.5-inch Borla exhaust system to take home and go put on the Rabbit. So I'll see you guys back at the house. All right, everybody, I am back from Portland, or actually south of Portland. And I want to show you guys one of the other things I picked up. One of the things I've been looking for this project for a while is one of these guys right here. And that is an Audi 225 intake manifold. So those of you that know these cars will know that the regular 1.8T manifold puts the throttle body over here. I really wanted to put the throttle body on this side because it's going to make building the tubing a lot easier. Trying to bring everything around and from the passenger side, I just wasn't feeling it. So now I've got the throttle body on the driver's side of the car, which means it's going to be a much shorter run to the intercooler from there. And then that frees up, let's see here, that frees up this area here for me to run the boost tube back to the turbo. So definitely, and for $50, like on the forums and stuff, they've been going for significantly more than that. So it was nice to find one for $50, and that kind of made the rest of the trip worthwhile for sure. So I think the next thing I'm going to do is I am going to try to get the back end of this car up in the air somehow, because things are really tight back here. I've got not much room between the back of the car and the garage door. So I'll see if I can get the back end of the car up enough, and let's see about getting some exhaust in here. Alright everybody, so the exhaust is on the car. It's not aligned, it's not welded. I still have, well, it's in the box. I still have the flanges that I got from Techtonics. So I still have the flanges to put on the exhaust. I still have a flex pipe that I need to install. And of course, I still need to weld up the downpipe. So there's still a lot of things to do to make the exhaust complete on this car, but I have everything I need now. So huge shout out to Techtonics for taking the time to show me around the shop and show you guys kind of their facility and what they do to make their exhausts better than the rest. I think I've had 3 or 4 Techtonics systems in the past. This one will probably be the best one I've had. I couldn't afford to go full stainless, but the aluminized with the Borla muffler is going to sound really good. And it's for now it's a 2-inch downpipe to 2.25 flex pipe, and then flared out to 2.5 for the rest of the exhaust. So it's going to be a little restrictive on the front end, but if I go KO4, I can always make a new downpipe. I can always interface it to the 2.5-inch exhaust that I already have. So with the turbo, it's not going to be too loud. But I think it's going to have a really good sound. I am so excited to hear this car fire up and hear what it sounds like. I think it's going to sound good. So, but I really had fun today, just hanging out with the guys at Techtonics. Nice drive down, nice drive back. So if you haven't shopped the Techtonics website, I'll put a link in the description below. You guys can go check out the stuff they have for Rabbits. They have exhaust for pickups. A1, A2, A3, you know, everything. They've been in the game a long time. Camshafts, like all kinds of stuff. So if you want to make your car a little bit quicker and do it the right way, hit up Techtonics. But I'm out of time today, so that's it from here. Until next time, get out there and work on something.